Plastic pollution is the accumulation of plastic objects and particles, for example plastic bottles, bags, and microbeads, in the Earth's environment that adversely affects humans, wildlife, and their habitat. Plastics that act as pollutants are categorized by size into micro, meso, or macro debris. Microplastics are plastic fragments ranging in size from 2 to 5 millimeters. There are 50 to 75 trillion microplastics in the ocean. Plastic debris that begins as meso or macro debris can degrade and collide, or break up due to UV radiation, breaking into smaller parts, resulting in micro debris. Mesoplastics are plastic fragments between 5 millimeters to 2.5 centimeters in size. Macroplastics are plastic debris greater than 20 millimeters in size. Plastic grocery bags are an example of this. Macro debris is commonly found in ocean waters and has the potential to harm native species. Plastics are inexpensive and durable, making them very adaptable for different uses. As a result, manufacturers choose to use plastic over other materials. However, the chemical structure of most plastics renders them resistant to many natural processes of degradation, and as a result they take 1,000 or more years to decompose. Together, these two factors allow large volumes of plastic to enter the environment as mismanaged waste, and for it to persist in the ecosystem. It is estimated that 1.1 to 8.8 million tons of plastic waste enters the ocean from coastal communities each year. It is estimated that there is a stock of 86 million tons of plastic marine debris in the worldwide ocean as of the end of 2013, with an assumption that 1.4% of global plastics produced from 1950 to 2013 has entered the ocean and has accumulated there. Living organisms, particularly marine animals, can be harmed either by mechanical effects such as entanglement in plastic objects, problems related to ingestion of plastic waste, or through exposure to chemicals within plastics that interfere with their physiology. Degraded plastic waste can directly affect humans through both direct consumption, that is in tap water, indirect consumption, by eating animals, and disruption of various hormonal mechanisms. Plastic is considered a hormone disruptor, and frequent exposure to different kinds of plastics poses long-term risks to both males and females. Chemicals in plastic have triggered rising levels of abnormal development and illnesses over the past 5 decades, ranging from stunted fertility and male-female sex malformations to obesity, diabetes, cancer, heart attacks, and cognitive behavioral and other brain-related problems such as attention deficit hyperactivity, ADH. The world's first fully synthetic plastic was Bakelite, invented in New York in 1907 by Leo Baekeland, who coined the term plastics. Many chemists have contributed to the materials science of plastics, including Nobel laureate Hermann Staudinger, who has been called the father of polymer chemistry, and Hermann Mark, known as the father of polymer physics. There are many different types of plastics, each with unique properties and characteristics. Some of the most common types include 1. Polyethylene terephthalate, PET or PET, used for fibers, bottles, and packaging. 2. High-density polyethylene, HDPE, used for pipes, containers, and detergent bottles. 3. Polyvinyl chloride, PVC, used for pipes, fittings, window frames, and insulation. 4. Low-density polyethylene, LDPE, used for bags, films, and sheets. 5. Polypropylene, PP, used for food containers, caps, and automotive parts. 6. Polystyrene, PS, used for disposable cups, plates, and cutlery. 7. Miscellaneous plastics. This category includes a wide variety of other plastics such as polycarbonate, polylactide, acrylic, acrylonitrile butadiene styrene, ABS, fiberglass, and nylon. Finally, here is a summary of the video in 5 bullet points. Plastic pollution is the accumulation of plastic objects and particles in the Earth's environment that adversely affects humans, wildlife, and their habitat. Plastics that act as pollutants are categorized by size into micro, meso, or macro debris. Plastics are inexpensive and durable, but their chemical structure renders them resistant to many natural processes of degradation. Living organisms can be harmed by mechanical effects, ingestion of plastic waste, or through exposure to chemicals within plastics. Plastic is considered a hormone disruptor, and frequent exposure poses long-term risks to both males and females.